In this video, you're about to discover how to make more money from every email you send. And even if you don't have an email list right now, you should still pay attention to what you're about to see because it will come in handy as soon as you start building your list. I first learned about this tactic a decade ago from Perry Marshall, who has used it to master email marketing. And I've personally used it for years, making small changes along the way to make it work even better. Now, you're about to learn why the best way ever discovered to make money with an email list and make it faster is to focus on this formula. It's super easy to use once it's explained, and it's the exact opposite of what most marketers do. When sending more emails can actually destroy your company's sales and when it actually will help, and a powerful twist to email marketing that can make your emails very hard to resist opening. Before I show you how this works, you need to know about the 3 W's. These are the 3 most important factors to think about before you hit the send button. First of all, who? Who are you targeting? Which people on your list are going to receive this email? Number 2, what? What is the topic of the email itself? Number 3, when? When are you timing this email? When is this email going to send? Now, if you get any one of these wrong, your email won't work. You can have perfect targeting and a relevant topic, but if the timing is off, your email gets ignored and deleted. You can have an interesting topic and perfect timing, but if the people you send the email to don't care, your email gets ignored and deleted. And you can have perfect timing and perfect targeting, but if the topic is irrelevant to your readers, the email gets ignored and deleted. You've got to have all 3. Now let's talk about how this formula works. The year is 1202, and this man is Leonardo Pisano. He comes up with this crazy question. Given optimal conditions, how many pairs of rabbits can be produced from a single pair of rabbits in 1 year? Now, there are some other rules in his thought experiment, like only rabbits 1 month old can reproduce, rabbits produce in pairs, but let's keep this short and go straight to the answer. In month 1, there's 1 pair of rabbits. In month 2, there's still 1 pair of rabbits, but in month 3, there's 2 pairs of rabbits. In month 4, there's 3 pairs of rabbits. In month 5, 5 pairs of rabbits. In month 6, 8 pairs of rabbits. Now, as you can see, each number is the sum of the previous 2 numbers. You may have never heard of Leonardo Pisano, but you've probably already heard of the Fibonacci sequence. Amazingly, the Fibonacci sequence can be found all through nature. For example, in the beautiful pattern of the Romanesco cauliflower. You can find it in the honeybee colony family tree. You'll see it in the pattern of a pine cone or in the spiral of a seashell. Now, you might be wondering, why does this matter? What does the Fibonacci sequence have to do with making money from an email list? Well, the magic happens when you realize that the Fibonacci sequence can be used to predict the 3 W's. It can tell you exactly who should get your next email, giving you perfect timing. It can help you figure out exactly what topic is relevant to the subscriber. And it can predict the exact moment in time when your email is most likely to be opened, read, and clicked. And it does this using the same amazing formula that shows up as a beautiful pattern in nature. Let me show you how to set this up. In this case study, I'm using Microsoft Excel, but you could use any spreadsheet program to set up this template. The only thing I've done is in column A, I've put day 1 to 365, and across the top, I have a placeholder for the topics. Next, we're going to put placeholders for the emails that you're going to send in column B, and you space them according to the pattern found in the Fibonacci sequence. Next, I've gone ahead and copied the email placeholders in column B. I'll click over to email 5, where email 5 lines up with column C, and I will go ahead and paste in those. Then I will click where email 5 follows up with column D, and I'll go ahead and paste that in. Then where email 5 is with column E here, I'll go ahead and paste that in. And lastly, where column F and email 5 cross, I'll go ahead and paste that in. So you see how these are staggered now. It's very easy to see the pattern that's happening. Now, at this point, believe it or not, you've just taken care of your timing and your targeting, and I'll explain why. This here is going to be an opt-in form. Someone's going to opt in some way, whether they click a link or they go to an opt-in form, they sign up. They're going to in some way signal to you that they want content about this particular topic. And the minute they do that, they're going to get email number 1 immediately after they sign up. And on the next day, exactly 24 hours later, they're going to get email number 2 at the same time as the time they signed up. So again, we're getting the timing down and we're also getting them the content they requested. And then that'll happen on the 3rd day as well. So they'll get 3 emails one day after another at the time they signed up. Now the Fibonacci spacing, the duration is added to this email series. You'll notice they don't get anything on day 4, but on day 5 at the same time, exactly 48 hours after email 3, they're going to get email number 4. And then 72 hours after email number 4, they're going to get email number 5. Email number 5 is going to recommend they get started on another email series that you've created about a different topic. And based on their response to that email, they will be added or not added to the second topic email series. And then again, you can see the spacing that occurs in this email series. Now, some of the people will jump over to the second topic. They'll still be subscribed to this first topic, but as you can see, because of how the spacing occurs, we don't send too many emails in any single day, and we give those who are rabidly interested in the topic all the information they want, while those that are just kind of interested get exactly the amount of emails they're interested in. Now, if you're delivering a lot of good, valuable content in emails 1 to 4, then you can actually pitch something in email 5 because you've delivered 80% valuable content and only 20% are you asking them for something. And another thing to note is if anyone doesn't take the jump from email 5 over to the second topic, any of these additional emails, you can either continue to encourage them to jump on this topic, or you can pitch them any of the other topic series that you have available. And again, any of the dead space that's showing here, you can use to send broadcast emails to those people who aren't on these other lists. The beauty of this method is that the subscriber tells you exactly when to send the next email and what topics they're interested in. That takes care of 2 of the 3 W's. So let's tackle the final W, the what. What topics do you write about? Now, if you want to make sure your emails are actually interesting, they're exciting, they're opened, read, and acted upon, you need to take a tip from the NYPD hostage negotiation system. Crisis negotiation skills number 7, adaptability. A police negotiation technique that all skilled negotiators should possess in their negotiation skills repertoire is the ability to adapt to changing circumstances and to respond to those circumstances in a way that preserves the relationship they have built with their counterpart while also bringing them closer to their negotiation goals. Your subscribers' interest changes constantly. You've got to be able to adapt to these changes by writing emails that your subscribers value. Now, to make this very practical, let's use a case study. Imagine for a moment that your business sells organic potting soil. Your primary email list deals with the topic of organic gardening, but you're working on creating content around other topics so that you'll always have emails that your subscribers open, read, and take action on. Let me show you 3 incredible places to come up with great topic ideas for your email series from actual buyers in your market. The first place is the table of contents from best-selling books on your topic. Go to Amazon.com, put in the keyword for your topic, and look for books with lots of good reviews. Simply use the look inside feature to look through the book and go to the table of contents. You'll see here, get to know organic gardening. This will be like a basic how-to. Getting started, what tools do you need? Easy growing plans for every garden. Garden care basics. Soil care basics, starting seeds. These are all great topics for emails for this particular list. The second great place to get topic ideas is look at the critical reviews for the book that you looked at the table of contents on. So in Amazon, you have the option to select all critical reviews, and I've highlighted this one here to show you. But some things are missing, like growing ginger and turmeric, to name a few. It also doesn't address which plants shouldn't be planted next to each other. These will be 2 great ideas for topics for your email series. The third place to find great topic ideas for your email series is actually found in the questions that buyers are asking. So in Question Spy, I've put in organic gardening and I've started the search engine, and you'll see now that we're getting all kinds of questions that people have about organic gardening. Now in real time, Question Spy is breaking out the individual topics that are coming up again and again. We can also look at the word frequency list to get a good idea for the types of topics that people have questions about. And in the topic list, we can actually see a broken down list of all the questions. And this will continue to sort through every question and regroup these terms over and over. You can literally lift the question topics from Question Spy and go directly back to your Excel template so that you know exactly what you're going to write about for each email series. Once you've decided on your topics, you come back to your template and you simply put the topic names for each email series across the top. So your main list is about how to start gardening organically. Then you have how to create organic fertilizers. There's another list on how to repel bugs and weeds naturally. Then there's a list on organic gardening tools reviewed. And lastly, you have a list on how to make organic compost. So the question is, why does this work? The truth is, you're sending the right content to the right people at the right time. The truth is, just sending more emails can actually destroy your company's sales. In fact, the only time just sending more emails will actually help your business is if you weren't already sending enough emails in the first place. But for most businesses already sending out lots of email content, the key to making more money is to send fewer emails that are perfectly timed with interesting content to the right people. You never just want to blindly follow anyone's advice on email frequency. Always be testing and pay attention to your metrics. There's a reason that math nerds and engineers like James Simons make so much money so much faster than average Joes. Take these ideas, put them to use, modify them as needed for your business, and make some money. And on that note, I'll close with two great quotes from billionaire math savant James Simons himself. I want a guy who knows enough math so that he can use those tools effectively, but has a curiosity about how things work and enough imagination and tenacity to dope it out. I wasn't the fastest guy in the world. I wouldn't have done well in an Olympiad or a math contest, but I like to ponder. And pondering things, just sort of thinking about it and thinking about it, turns out to be a pretty good approach.